if you want to pass 200k in MRR, this is the only thing that you should focus on. I promise you, if you focus on this one thing that I'm about to share with you, you will pass this threshold. And I wish I knew this sooner, because I was stuck at 50 to 100k for probably years. And when I cracked this, I was able to get to the next level. And it's really that simple. So before I get into that, who am I? My name is Hamza. I scaled my agency to over $197,000 per month in revenue. So I'm not just talking crap. I've done this myself. And I grew a team of 35 people. And it was by doing this one thing that I'm about to share with you. Okay. And it's the same thing that Apple, that Tesla, that ChatGPT, that Nike, that McDonald's, that all these big companies do, that everyone is overlooking. And you think, oh, freaking being a marketing agency owner is different though, bro. Like I gotta market and sell and high ticket closing and all these things. And it's BS, bro. It's BS. Okay. All you need to focus on is, and I'll write it in over here. I apologize if the suspense is killing you. I'm just getting used to using Miro. Let me just make myself a little bit smaller over here. The one thing that you have to focus on is I'm being a little cryptic over here. It's product. Product is everything. If you have a good product, it will sell itself. ChatGPT being the one example. Okay, product, product, product. I go hard on learning media buying, copywriting, creative development, sales psychology, marketing psychology, and I apply that to all of my clients. And that's why I get messages like this. Just a freaking heads up, Hamza. Our sales reps are being stretched, meaning the leads that we're getting when we join, like this is when they started working with us. So they went from a crappy month to all of a sudden, boom, right? Right up there. And by the way, like this may seem like it was really good, but they were having to spend up to 2x what they were spending over here in order to get these results. And we basically cut their ad spend in half, kept their results even higher than where they were. And then they hit us being like, yo, this is crazy. We weren't expecting this. We're going to bring the volume back down. It's by being product focused. That's how I have people being like, man, this is amazing for my business. And the facts are that when we lose sight of being product focused, when we lose sight of delivering a really rock solid product, that's when our businesses start failing. That's when no amount of marketing, no amount of sales is going to make a crappy product sound good. So this is a reminder to you that if you've gotten to that 50K threshold, even 100K threshold, and you're just feeling stuck right now, it's probably because you are just running the churn and burn game. You're just closing all these clients, bringing on all these clients, and you're not actually focusing on the quality of the product you have. And you're just focused on quantity that, oh, we're going to get to our 200K, 300, 500K a month mark by just being this like quantity organization. It's like, no, you don't want to be an organization that's just known for burning people. Our reputation matters. And if you want the big exit and you want to actually create freedom in your life, I think the freedom is ultimately going to come by honing in your craft. And if that's not you, you're not a product guy, then hire the right person, right? That's all it really comes down to. Hire the right person and just be product focused, okay? And how does this apply to the rest of your life as well? Look, I want to share with you that being product focused ultimately means is that you care about the details. And oftentimes when entrepreneurs are not product focused, I know I wasn't, I was also overlooking my marriage, my health. I was eating whatever. I was not spending much time with my wife, not spending much time with my kids, not really calling my mom because I was like, oh, I've already got them. Like my wife's my wife, my kids are my kids. They're always going to be my kids. My mom's always going to be my mom. God's always going to be over there. I'll pray to him later. And it's like, that's how we end up treating our clients. That's how we end up treating our family. And that's a very selfish, narrow-minded way of looking at things. And it may sound really odd that we're talking about growing your SMMA and then we're talking about, family and all this other stuff. Well, it matters. It matters because that's why we got into business in the first place. We think that all of a sudden we're going to have time for family and we're going to have, clients giving us all these praises and referring us to all their friends and family when we hit a certain revenue threshold. And until we reach there, we just got to sell, and market and paid ads and get this ROAS and CAC to LTV. Like, dude, just slow down for a second and recognize that people are buying your product. Your wife is with you because of you. Your mom or dad wants to spend time with you. Your kids want to spend time with you. Focus on the product. In your business, it's your fulfillment. In your life, it's you. So if you aren't out there continuing to improve, continuing to learn, and you're just being freaking stationary and stagnant and complacent, that's how you end up with a business that ends up plateauing or most likely failing. That's how you end up with a marriage that ends up in divorce. That's how you end up with kids that don't aspire to be like you. That's how you end up fat. That's how you end up faithless, depressed, suicidal. And then you wonder, oh, it's my freaking agency that's going to solve everything for me. It's freaking bullshit, man. So try to take in what I'm saying and focus on your product. Focus on you. It matters.